Hello, welcome to Scrap Time episode 941. My name is Christine, and on today's episode, I'm showing you how to make some flowers using some Lifestyle Crafts Doily dies. Today I'm going to show you how to make this card. I've made two versions of it, the same card basically. We start by doing the backgrounds using the Inktense blocks. Then I've taken some Doily dies and folded them into these flowers, which I'm going to show you how to do that. I use the We Are Memory Keepers stampers to make the stems, some enamel dots for the flowers, and then just finish it off with a couple more enamel dots. So let's get started. So I have a watercolor card here, and I have already used a variety of the Inktense blocks from Derwent to lightly color onto my background. So now I'm going to show you. I have just some water and a brush. How once you activate them with the ink, how pretty they are with the water. The more water you use, the softer the colors are. And I wanted to make sort of an ombre effect, so I used a variety of colors. You can see it changing as we go up. And just like that, you can take that dry medium, add a bit of water to get this really pretty background. So I'm just going to dry it and then we'll continue on with our flowers. I cut the doilies from this paper pad. It's a basics 12 by 12 paper pad. And you get black, brown, purple, sort of this turquoise, green, yellow, red, and pink. And they're double-sided sheets. One side you get stripes and dots, and the other side you get chevrons and solids. So it's a really great pad to have for lots of different projects. And you get 3 of each of 16 designs. So I use these 2 doilies here. So this one I've already made into the flower, and then this is the one I'm going to show you how to do it. There'll be links to these dies on the Scrap Time blog if you wanted to see which doilies they were. Now I like to take my water, and before I fold this, just mist it. I just find it just softens the paper a little bit and makes it a little easier to work with. So I'll just put it on a napkin and just, you don't want it too wet, just mist it. And the first thing I want to do is fold it in half. And then I want to I'm going to lightly fold it the other way. And then you're bringing those edges in. So you didn't actually need to fold it the second time. You fold it once. You bring the edges in, see, to meet, and then you fold this down. So you only want to fold it once, not twice. Otherwise you get that crease down the middle. So because this is soft and pliable, I'm able to fold it a little easier. If you hadn't misted the paper, it would be very difficult to sort of get that misting in there, or the folding in there. So I have my little flower like that. And now I'm taking my little mini stapler and just stapling it together. And then once it dries, it'll just be like regular paper again, like this. So you can see this one is all done. So our flower is done. And our background is dry. So we can place our flowers where we want them. And I like to keep them within the card. If you aren't putting it in an envelope, you're more than welcome to put it off the card. But just in case I want to put it in an envelope, I want to keep it within the card. So the next thing I want to do, you can do this with a pencil, but I don't have a pencil handy. I sort of position where I want them, and then I'm going to make a little mark. So I know where I want my stems to go. Now for my stems, I have these little stampers from We Are Memory Keepers. You buy the first one where you get the little roller thing, and then you can buy add-on stampers. And then all you do is you turn it to take it off. So, and you can use the exact same handles for their stitching designs as well. And they're already inked, so I'm going to start there and make my petal, and you can see how nice and dark they are. So those are the stems now for my flower, and then I'm going to take my glue. I just got to take the little stuff off the end of my glue. There we go. And I'm going to put glue on my flower. I like to use the Scotch Quick Dry because you can get nice fine details out of it. And what I do is I put on the back there, and then just sort of put it on and press it in. And then I do the same on this one. And then press it on. So that will just dry. So then what I did is I took these enamel dots and enamel shapes that We Are Memory Keepers has. In the shapes you get hearts, dots, triangles, and then the little geotags. And then you get, in dots you get some nice big dots. I think I might stick with some blues for this card. And so I'm going to give them stems as well. So sort of decide where I'm going to put it. So if I do like one here, one sort of here, and one down here, then I can change my stamper end. And I think I'll just do lines for those. And then just like to give a little slight wave when I do them. So there. And now I can stick my dots down. Use the teal, maybe the light one, and the darker one. And then for the flower, I took this white Molotow paint pen. It has a really fine edge, and then I just drew right on top of it. Like that. And then for the leaves, I took my black marker and just drew little curls. And then, just to finish it off, I'm going to take, I think, a couple colors from this set. And I think maybe I'll use the corally dots, and I just put them right over top of those staples. It sort of covers the staple and adds a little decorative edge to the bottom of the flowers. And there we have our completed card. We used the Inktense blocks for our background. We did the doily dies to make our flowers. We added enamel dots. We used the stampers for the stems, and we have this cute little card. Well, that's it for today's episode. Be sure to check out our website at www.scraptime.ca. And on our next episode, I'm showing you some Hero Arts neon sprays and some new stamps. So please join us. Thanks for watching Scrap Time.